Oh yeah,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
concerned this morning.
Mm.
My community this morning they selling gas 1,250.
1,250.
Wow, wow.
Yes, yes. Because now far from the road. Uh,
Which community is that?
I'm living beyond Mr. Body. Yes,
Okay.
it's in Kitchen.
In Zoeju, right?
Yes, it is the rest hotel.
Okay. All right. One
Yes,
thousand two
7
fifty. Thank you.
1,250. Yeah, I say I have a concern this morning.
What is
Even
the
though you're talking,
concern?
yeah, even though you're talking about the gas city,
Mm.
my concern this morning, where they're worrying about the new hospital at the meeting I worry. I
No,
heard from yes,
it's not a topic on a discussion. I beg you. We are independent mind for it's not our regular show here, please. Let's pick up this person. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Nia, where you call from?
Yes, I'm Omika G today from Bolivia.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yes, thank you. So my area, the gasoline, 1,350.
1,350.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you. In both of
thank
you,
you.
1,350. And as it seems to you. But all our community is already 1,350. Other person talk about 1,250. Okay. 088143504 0776105105 0776105105 088143504. So Tucson, I think you can open the line from your side. So we await callers as well. Tucson, are you there?
Yo, I'm here.
Okay.
The echo. So Abraham, please mute. Okay. So well, listeners out there, if you want to be part of the platform this lovely morning, Saturday the 21st of March 2026, the Independent Mind for a Better Liberia. So number to call 0777 959 959 0777 959 959 or Bella still 0881 871 670. As a year from the host, the general based in USA. What is the price in your community of gasoline and that of fuel? What is the price of gasoline and that of fuel in your community? So number to call 0777 959 959 or Bella Steel 0881 871 670.
Okay, let me come in. Liberians, you heard it. Imagine people in Zwedru, Grand Chile County, and Abraham, when you got a call that just enlighten me, then I will stop.
Okay.
And in Grand Chile, Zwedru, some area is 1,200 liberty, some places is 1,300 liberty. So imagine what's going to happen. That is where government need to come in. What government would do if gas price is actually high? Government need to reduce taxes. Government need to subsidize the gas. Government need to do a lot of things. That is where a responsible government will come in. But nobody telling our people, nobody explaining. Please hold on 1 minute. Please.
Oh, Liberia, wake up time. Oh, time for the people to talk. Oh, independent minds. Oh, for a better Liberia. Oh, independent
All right.
minds.
Thank you, Tuzo. Thank you. And for those, so imagine what's going to happen. Monrovia, this is where the gas come to LPRC, and then people come from all the other counties to get this gas, get the gas, and take it back to the county. But now gas is $1,350. I'm not making it up. You heard the lady, and you heard the guy saying that this is the price. So our people, this is where government come in. That is why if a government don't have a plan, the leadership don't have a plan, this is what happened. Look, government is just like an autobus. Where do they call autobus? The thing I get all the long lanes. They operate together. This is the time the government needs to sit down and think and say what we will do. They're not telling us anything. All they told us the other day, oh, the war in the Middle East. The war in the Middle East got nothing to do with gas price going up in Liberia. But because they want to treat us this way, that is where they make their money. Now they need to reduce the taxes. They need to subsidize. They need to do something. The rice price going to go up. Everything going to go up in Liberia. Everything. And then we come to the border. We heard the other day about Liberia bordering Guinea, the Makoni River. We know everybody is blaming, everybody is saying that yes, the former minister of internal affairs, now the local government, going for confirmation. So tell me, so what is going on? Our people don't even know. Illegal mining is going on. Nothing is happening. So we need to do something. Liberians, you need to open your eyes. We continue. Imagine we had 20 candidates. We look around, we were fighting over 2 candidates that would not even take us anywhere. President Bouaka is the first Liberian that we ever elected, according to record, with governmental experience. But is this what governmental experience is doing to us? Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed in our country. They stay the same. We just stay going around. Look, we heard it before. Whenever the government, ever they come to power, they say, oh, everything is okay. Everything slowed down. Liberians, we need to think out of the box. This is not whether I love you or I don't love you. You got to look for somebody. Ask the question about what they would do. We all made a mistakes and we can get it right. We all have done things. We make the wrong choices, but we still can get it right. The future of Liberia is in you and myself hands. It's not in no one person. It's not in no politician hands, because we are the one continue to vote for the politicians. Your senator from Grand Gide, Zoe Penner, he started as an independent candidate. When we look, he jumped to CDC. Today, he gone to UP. He's trying to see where he can win. All the other senators do the same thing. They try to go to parties and they think, oh, yes, I will switch to. So everybody, these 2 parties, we got to do something. We got to have a new face. There are other good people out there. You have Alexander Cummings. You have the Tiawon Gonglo. You got Dr. Moniba. And then you got Musa Benete. We need to try new faces. Let's be honest. This is not about whether I voted for you yesterday or today. The fact is that it's not working. Corruption is continuing. The Minister of Internal Affairs, the former minister, now he's been nominated again as the Minister of Local Government. That because of him, this problem in Lufa County today, we all know that. You hear everybody calling the president to fire him, to withdraw his nomination, but the president is not doing it. Yimane, everybody knows he's the president or nephew. He's doing illegal mining. How can you go to a border or river that bordering 2 countries and you say you dread it on your side? And if we go into history, the entire river is into Guinea. Liberia share border by the banks. But because of peace and whatsoever, they said, no, we'll use this river to divide Liberia, to separate Liberia from Guinea. So nobody should use it. You can't tell us that you drill it on your side. We know it was not sand. We know that. It was not sand. The company, Guinea seized the equipment. And that is wrong. That is wrong. That will cause problem. And our president taking his time to, oh, you don't wait for us, you don't worry, and our weakness, we're taking our time. It's not about we're weak and all whatsoever. Look, we tasted war before. We know what happened when this thing happened. We need to do the right things. People are getting rich every day in Liberia. When the government, oh, that's our time. That's our time. That's our time. When will be the citizen time? Every time, that the time. You see, that gas price going up. The war way in the Middle East, what you got to do with gas price in Liberia? But when you don't have a good government, if you don't have government or leaders with vision, that's what happened. And most of these people, they're taking advantage. Because of the president age, they're taking advantage and they're enjoying it. They're enjoying it. Look at the president nominated 2 assistant ministers, and that position is not even existing at the local government. How can they sit for the president to do such a thing? They know that the president gave a state of or union address and said that we created over 70,000 jobs in the country, and we can see the jobs. Nothing has changed, my people. Nothing has changed in our country. It's still the same. We just got it one trouser. We continue to patch it. Our leaders are not telling us. They're not speaking to us. The representatives, they're not telling their constituents nothing. They're not telling their community anything. You got senators now. They're going to confirm him. All they know, they will get what they want. They're going to confirm the guy, and he will be the next minister again of local government. And we still do the same thing because what? He is the president nephew. He's the president nephew. Yeah. Conflict of interest. It's not that the president nephew don't need to work, but when you appointed the president nephew, if the president appointed his nephew to opposition, listen, man, tell me, let be honest. We all cry about nepotism. We cry, and Madame Seri put in her book and against the Turbo family. And when Madame Seri came in, she brought her kids. So what you expect? So sometimes the only president that never did it was President Weah. President Weah never appointed any of his brothers or sisters into his government. With all the bad leadership, he never did it. But this government is doing it again. This government is doing it. Oh, we're from the same county. Oh, we're from the same tribe. Every time new government come in, new set of people will come to power. That is wrong. That is why we say we need new leaders. That is why I will not apologize to anyone because I supported Mr. Cummings, and I'm still going to support him. And you can support who you want. But whenever you're talking about integrity, whenever you're talking about honesty, whenever you're speaking about empathy, his name will always surface. His name will always surface. You got Tiawon Gonglo. You got Moniba. We need to try new leaders. Ask these people, what will you do? How can you fix the educational system? How can you create jobs? How can you make sure our farms, our farming is okay? How can you support the farmers? Tell us. Not to just give the farmers peanuts, give them little hope, and then you expect to feed yourself. And right now, a country rice is $25. Some area right now, how much for rice in or downstairs there, Tucson? How much for a rice right now?
You mean the bag?
The bag of rice, the 25K.
It's 15.
Look at $15.
Yeah.
$14. It's not $15. Because you know what? The gas price going up. Oh yes, don't compare yourself with America.
Okay, I think we got color here. Let me go to the line.
Go ahead.
Good morning.
We can hear that caller.
Good morning. Okay. Good morning.
Santo, are you coming on?
We are good. Yeah, go ahead. You're on the platform.
Yeah, I said that no one I gave for that mobile money. The pilot did a 20 for you that day.
Oh, switch to the next person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your feedback. Good morning. Welcome to the platform.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, you're on live. Go ahead.
I'm David.
Yeah, go ahead.
My message is going to the general.
Yeah.
Okay. The cattle issue, right?
Yeah.
It's not a governmental problem. It's a global issue that the entire global facing gasoline problem. So you shouldn't blame the government of gasoline issue, right? If you're based on gasoline issue, then you go to all the gasoline in America.
So the gasoline issue is not government problem, it's a global problem.
Yes, it's a global problem.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
All right, let me just for his information.
All right.
Now.
Hello.
You got someone?
Good morning.
You got someone on the line?
Yeah. Good morning.
Hello?
Okay, General, go ahead.
Oh, man. Listen, you said it's a global issue. You see, that is how people give misinformation. We all know the war in the Middle East. Gasoline price will go up in America because you know what? In America, most of the gas come from that side. They got other places going to buy gas. But at the same time, the government know exactly what to do to curtail the problem. In Liberia, the president promised when it started that we will make sure that the gasoline price remain the same. So stop lying to yourself. Oh yeah, it's not a global issue. Your gas you getting in Liberia coming from the Middle East, the gas that you bring in crude oil to Liberia. No, you are not. People are capitalizing on it to make sure that they increase the prices. So what government do? Small little country. Don't you know when gas price go up, the only thing government can do, government will have to reduce the taxes. Sometimes they will subsidize gas. They will say, okay, we add this just so we can suppress our people. That is what the government do. So don't say it's not government don't sell it. Now you want to bring the argument that way. Government bringing gas too. LPRC selling gas.
Our General, only
LPRC were on radio saying that they're breaking gas to sell.
Hello?
Yeah,
That's
good morning.
why-
Welcome to the good morning. Welcome to the platform.
Good morning. I say we are always call for this 14.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you to Kilo General.
Okay.
Okay.
How
What I
are you?
want to say,
You sounding low. You sounding low.
Hello?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay, much
I
better.
can hear you.
Okay. I say the two parties are always say the Unity Party and the CDC is bringing problem in the country here. In the Unity Party. They spent 12 years, nothing they do. We put them there again for the other 6 years again. Nothing they will do again. So the two parties, we must change the two parties in the country here. Like every time we the citizens will come to rest. Now, all the Unity Party officials again lie to we the citizens. The managing director for FPRC, Timon Twain, lie in happy. Who got 20 got in the country area. That's the one we they see what afford to the Middle East. They say gas price go up. Down to our president too. He can lie to us. Now he said, go get create new land. Why a nephew money in our rebel? When war come to can Labua, and he and nephew are going to finish the war. But we the citizens will keep looking at when we not change the two parties in the country here, we continue to face problems in Labua here. And when two elephants fight at the crack and die, we the citizens now, we the ground now, we suffer. So
Oh,
that's what I got to say. I got to
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We got another caller here.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Stevie Shotto. I'm calling from Tunis.
You call from where?
Total view.
Let's
I mean,
see.
yeah, you know, the other ball I just, so I thought about the one I just left the land. The other ball I thought I was real issue. April, and the poor bringing 440 in our left. You see, that is talking all radio. So you in America, you know the people gas price. How many times ever travel to where America to know the people gas price, to know that private, how the government are listening there. See, how someone can talk all radio. That's why they want to bring the private to own the country. Yes, that what we suffering a bit. You know that someone was having gas here and was saying before, even though the people start fighting in our country, but not the year that the poor fighting that the place gas can come from, they decide to carry that gas price. Yeah, I'm not bringing them all about, but they were charging all 500. They can't rest. But they wouldn't private get with them. They are boss and the more about new men, so they can't work to pay that even 1,000 cents to be able to affiliate to the city. But you want the mother about be mess and you can't come work. You know that they're happy the way they get prayer up. They're happy about it. If the money that they're charging on, they can become to customers going in the market. Someone else ready, they can say pay 150. So they're happy about it. Look at the remind him making that glorious issues. You ever go to America before you ask the people that how much for gas in America? That price oil in America.
Thank
That
you.
they want bringing their house on to oil.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sister. I wish I could put you on my back. Mute yourself, Andrew, Abraham. And let me look. The woman just said something, and the guy and the man who said that gas expensive, Gas in America right now, in my era, I buy gas for $3.46. But guess what? There's jobs. And guess what? The government is trying to do everything to subsidize different stuff that will make sure that it's okay. You go to other places, one of those who get a nice expensive car, you got premium. Premium going to $4. Some people get four something because that because gas they want to buy.
We got
Right now, yeah.
Good morning.
Kuba, good morning. Good morning, Top FM.
You're not forced
And
by
good morning
compare.
to
Berikatu, welcome to the show.
indeed, to do only the right thing. Good morning to Grandidians. Good morning to the host of this program. I got a question for the host.
Yeah, go ahead.
Being a patriotism and one who has love for this country, do you think Honorable Arizona Benedict Cummings will be in a position where to emerge with another political party where maybe to see him going as a running mate? Do you think he will be willing to do such for the sake and love of our country, Liberia? Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Wait.
He's saying, as a patriotic son of this country, Liberia, although you're based in the United States, he's asking whether Honorable Cummings, if he has to emerge with other political party comes 2029, either you go as vice presidential candidate, whether he will be willing to do it. That's the question he's asking.
All right, that's a very good question. But the way he asked the question, why when they ask this question, they want to tell the person which position they would take. That is a wrong one. Yes, ANC will collaborate, not merge. When you say merge, that means you either dissolving your party or you're coming up with one name. The fact is that there will be a collaboration, but you don't ask if he will want to go as vice or if he will want to go as candidate. The first thing is to collaborate first. When they collaborate, let us allow the leaders to negotiate. It is not my responsibility to tell someone, because guess what? You got ability from his party. He want to be president. He want to go as a candidate. Mr. Cummings want to go as a candidate. So the same way you ask, if you're going to say, we think they will collaborate. Yes, there will be a collaboration because no party can win. But merge is a big word. Merge, that means when we come together, we form one name, then we dissolve everybody, and then we come like what? Liberty Party, like Unity Party and Action Party. Action Party merge and they dissolve Action Party with they dissolve Action Party and they get Unity Party. Yes, we'll collaborate. But if you ask me if he will go, that's the future you're talking about. But this time we should allow the leaders of all these political parties. If CDC going to come up and they're going to merge, they're going to collaborate with ANC. Let President Bwaka want to be on the ballot. Let him look in the eyes of Alex Cummings and say, I want you to go as my VP. He should do it, not us. Let Alex Cummings look in the eyes of Mr. Weir and say, Mr. Weir, I want you to get out of the race. I think it will be better for us. Or let Billete look at Mr. Cummings and say, I want you to go as my VP. Or let Mr. Cummings look at Billete, not us, the citizens. Why will all want to think that Mr. Cummings should go as VP? Why? That is wrong. But I never heard you saying you think if Mr. Billete want to go as VP, you think Mr. Cummings will accept it? So these are the why you can't ask that question. The same way we went around and lied that Mr. Bwaka asked Mr. Cummings, and that was live. Mr. Bwaka never, one day, and I'm still waiting for the one that would challenge me, never asked Alex Cummings, please go as my VP, but we had it all over the place. He got to be president. You have a political party. You want to be president. That's what you want to form a political party for. But we continue to give the false information to our people. Oh, Mr. Cummings said he got to be president. No, he never said he got to be president. When they asked the question, he said, listen, I am running for president. I have no right. Nobody
General,
runs
let's
for
go to the
vice
full line.
president. No one runs for vice president.
Yeah, hello, welcome to the platform.
Yeah, actually, we are calling from 2014 again.
Yeah.
What I want to say, Mr. Kumi will never be VP on any other person. We carry Mr. Kumi as president. Anybody want to come to be VP on him, then we agree. But you will never be VP on somebody. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Isaac Wheeler. You see, so the thing is that we continue to get, we the citizens continue to bring in bad leaders.
Good morning.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kubar. But once again, I'm back. Again, my question will not be answered. Yes, this question is not just limited to Honorable Alexander Cummings. No. Every political leader, the question will come to them. The reason we're posing the question to you is because you being a direct representative of Mr. Cummings on this platform all of the time. So we are asking whether if this come before him, you being a close person to him, by approving patriotism over individual ambitions, you think he's going to accept if they collaborate and such offer gets to him? That is my question. It's not about being specific on Cummings and leaving other political leaders out. No. This question is not limited to Cummings alone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let me answer you again. I know you will call back. And my brother, you see, sometimes you ask questions. Now every question you want a direct question answer from me. Oh, because I represent him, because I'm talking Mr. Cummings. And I just explained to you again. Yes, there will be a collaboration. I said, don't use the word merge. Merge, that means somebody will be dissolved. Yes, there will be a collaboration because no party have won straight on
General, let's hold
whether
you
you
there.
won the second round.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Susan.
Yeah, welcome to the platform.
Yeah, thank you. This is Brown Tate from Johnsonville.
Okay, go ahead.
See, I want to agree with the host in the United States.
Oh.
Yeah, agreeing with me, this is my point. It's not all to decide for political leaders. Those are people at the academy. The only thing we want to do is that let them agree to settle down among themselves and let them agree who will go first, who will go second, and other positions, maybe in the legislature and other, high places of government. That means they will be driving the vehicle. Even though we may have our own opinion, we would like to vote for. But I think if they made a decision, they can come back to us to make us to explain why they took the decision. And that is why, we can always make a vote. So if we say, coming to go outside and tomorrow government sport, who do we hold? Can we hold ourselves? Because then we're making decisions for them. Even though we'll make decisions for them when we go into the pool, but when it comes to making decisions who occupy specific political position, I think it is their right to sit down in the room. The only thing we got to do is that compare them to sit in the room and they make a decision that they can convince us that we all can work by. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
You see, this caller have said it all and he's right. We need to stop telling people, oh, you go as VP, oh, you go as this. It is on the people themselves, the leaders. So if you get CMC and ANC and collaborating, let the two political leaders sit in there and guarantee each other, oh, you go as this, you go. Not us. That's how we damaged the CPP yesterday. That is how we went and say Mr. Cummings refused to go as VP. Nobody run as VP. According to the Constitution, I will select my VP if I'm running for president, if I'm a candidate. So not you, this it has not, oh, I'm a patriot, so I will just accept it. They will go in that room, they will negotiate. Just how Mr. Bwaka went all the way to Nima County and talked to Jeremiah Kuhn. That is how it worked, my brother. So not about Mr. Cummings, whether you can ask Peter the same question, you can ask this. That question is not even a question to ask because nobody going to, you will accept it? No. I don't know. If this warrior, we got to get it aside. Let us do the right thing. Okay, now let's come back. This lady from Grand Gila said something. Yes, we all know it's a global issue, but most of the people taking advantage when it comes to the gas. When was the last time the gas people, the business people in LeBron brought gas in the country? You had gas already. Because of the little war, you capitalize on it and you increase the price. Talk to the people. Talk to us. In America, we know exactly why gas is up, because of the war in the Middle East. Liberia, they get a gas from Nigeria. Nigeria, that's where we get our gas. So even if the people in Nigeria increase their prices, they increase the gas price, we understand. But when the last time you brought in new gas, the president spoke one day, the next day the gas price go up. When the last time they brought a new gas, they brought the same old gas, they increased the price. And guess what happened? Every time they increase the price, the fares, the transportation will go up and never come down. So who to blame? The government. They're not regularizing it, regulating prices. That's how our country works. It's not an open market where John Brown can sell gas for $2, then I sell gas for $3 across the road. No. That's not how it works. In America, across the street can be $2. On the other side can be $1.50. So in Liberia, the government must check the price. Since early time, every time the transportation go up, it can't come down. It would not come down. Imagine the people going to $1 now. All the one that go $1, it would not come down to $50 again, even if the gas price drop. So small countries, small economy, the government need to do what? Look into it, how best that the citizens will not suffer because we don't have a job. You go to Ethiopia today, one of the things they ever did for the citizens, you can pay less, you can pay $10 for unlimited internet and telephone. Go and check it up yourself, because they know that people make calls. They get a lot of telephone companies in Ethiopia. The competition is there. But in Liberia, I want people continue to take taxes from these people over and over. Okay, the way gas price going up, the government can come up and say, you know what, you can't take it up, so we're going to waive the 25 cents. That is what a responsible government will do. Because your people, hey, look at 1,350 in Grand Gila. What do you expect? 1,350 for gasoline in Grand Gila County. So what do you expect? Why not do to my okay? So that is what we're talking about. It's a global issue, but we shouldn't capitalize on it. We know how our people treat each other. And we want to say something again about the union, the motorbike union. Oh, they joined it. Now they're paying $400, $500. How are they going to feed themselves? How are they going to send their children to school? Now nobody want to drive anywhere. Your friend said, actually say, oh, my man can't drive. He said, oh, no, I'm big. I'm not going nowhere. So everybody going to be sitting one place. And the officials, they will not go out of gas. They still get a regular, their regular monthly allowance for gasoline. All the officials going to still have their gas slip. They're still going to receive their money, and it will be okay. But we, the citizens, so we need to stop backing these people. You need to stop it. Money is not our problem. And leadership is not the problem. It's competency, accountability, honesty. Our leaders are not honest. So you see, honesty, integrity, and empathy, these three things, if you have them, you're a good leader. But none of them have the three characteristics. They might be honest, but they have no empathy for other people. They might be, they have integrity, they respect their name, but you check it up, they stay stealing, but they're doing it behind closed door. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about just politics, but look, Liberian people, these two governments, we need to put them aside. These two parties. I know some people from CDC, some people from UP will not like what I'm saying. For 20 years, my people, 20 good years, we've been trying these people. 20 good years. So what you want us to do? we continue to do the same thing over and over, and we expect these people to make a decision for you and myself. No.
General,
And
go to
we
the
all
phone
know
line.
there are just a handful of people that are doing these things. Yeah, what you say?
Go to. Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to the platform. Your name calling from where?
My name is Joseph calling from Mamba State.
Okay, go ahead, Joseph.
Good morning, General.
How are
Yeah,
you,
what I
Joe?
want to say is, this country, I don't know how people take Liberia to be. On a serious note, they're taking our nation to be a boss club place to be. I don't really know. Like the first time in Liberian history, for military to kind of occupy our territory, then the government, especially the president, he's sitting down there. He don't want to do anything. They're talking about diplomacy. We don't here for that. So Unity Party and CDC, just two political parties need to something and sit down. They will trust somebody and see whether there will be or changes. And if Alexander Poole come and bring the change to the Liberian people, let us put him there because we're sick and tired. They may have 42 years experience. He come to the country, a lot of calamity taking place, my brother. And the type of people should, those that in local there now, they say they want to go through diplomatic, blah, 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 blah. Those people are not living in peace in their own town and villages. They talking about diplomacy only because somebody wants to enrich themselves. It's a complete nonsense. Let me honest here, my brother. So, General, don't worry. I got men are discussing on the John, the puppy for him to be president for this country. I will push it to the furthest. Thank you.
Switch to the next person. Good morning. Welcome to the platform.
Yeah, Tucson.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning. This is Brown Saturday again.
All right, go ahead.
I want to speak on the gasoline issue.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was listening to the MD for FPRC the other day. And sometimes the reason people say when you hold party position, don't be in the government. Because mostly you will bring your feeling from the party side. He said the other day, CDC time, it was COVID time and COVID, but now global something. You have that mismanagement of fund and other things. That will start to be in queue. And then my question is, the COVID, it was not in America. Even the very strong one having COVID in Italy, in other areas. Let's forget about Ukraine war. And the COVID-19, they don't call it COVID-19 because it started in the middle of 19, but it went to 2020. So these are some of the things sometimes when the people do, when they try to, bring propaganda in the government to run government, and he's there sometimes. In fact, we start hearing, it's alleged, they start hearing that the two ships that were bringing oil to Liberia, they were bombed by Iran, all those kind of things. Because they saw Liberian flag, and Liberia is in or support to America. You see, look kind of propaganda. So these are some of the things. So good. Sometimes you go up there that can see far up, and then what we only reading on internet thing. Just try to get the information. I think it will be better. We're trying to just make Liberia better. Nobody against anybody. We just want to make Liberia better. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. You said it. That is some of the propaganda. The ship that were bombed in Liberia. Liberia is one of the, I think, either the third or second now when it comes to maritime, and other countries use our flag. That ship when I come into Liberia. Liberia do not go to the Middle East and get oil.
General, to this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. Your name, where you call from? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
You said, what's your name?
Alvin Suwe.
You call from where?
Where?
Johnsonville.
Where?
Why?
Okay, brother, I have two things that on my mind that have to do with the bullering with Guinea and that of the gasoline issue. The first thing that we're address is that actually nobody against something, but yesterday, I think between Chad and Cameroon, it's the same land dispute. Between Israel and Pakistan, it's the same land dispute that brought Asaka. So what really the problem that the government is not coming out to tell us what really happened or who the Guinean going to take Liberian flag down? What really happened on that water? The companies that they're talking about, what really they were doing. But information is a gapsy that they went there for sand. Now, after the sand, different thing happened. So what really the cause that the government can't come more out of their share because on TikTok, on different people getting different information. So what really the problem that the government can't come more? They went for meeting. So what really the cause of what they can happen before even the government went for before our president went there?
So the gasoline issue, quickly, no time.
Fine. The gasoline issue have to do with it happen. Anything that happen in Nigeria, it now no $20, no $25. Anything that have to do with now paying $50, any drop now it happening. This day it's another $100. So my beginning shafa will tell you now. Even if you live from here now, where I'm living, you live from here to even get on the quota. It's just something that not even 1 minute you pay $100 because it's around the back.
But who should take the
That
blame?
the issue.
Who should take the blame?
What? So who should take the blame? The dealer of the gasoline. So we have to work on it. That's what I'm saying. Because anything that happens in Nigeria will always remain. That nobody can address the issue.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. You know, he said something.
General,
They
there, go to the phone line. Good morning.
Good morning, Chief.
Yeah, welcome to the platform.
My name is Abraham Khan of Vision and Purpose into Geneva, Catholic Boulevard.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Chief. As it regards to the border issue, and the guy who said the government will say the truth. The truth there is the truth there is that the what I said, God is not making new land, so the Guinean guy too is God not making new river, so they cover their river. So so if you see you are the river, they cover God not making new there, God not making new river. Thank you, Chief.
Oh.
Yeah, look, this is fun, but Tuzon and those of you who are listening, you need to go and read about the Marconi River. The Marconi River is the one that's separating Liberia and Guinea. Now, the first time they signed this agreement concerning that river, way back when the French people, it was 1907, and then it came back 1911. The river divide us, but if you go deep into it, they will tell you Liberia is border at the bank of the river. At the bank of the river, that means the river is actually the entire river is in Guinea. The entire river. But because of all the little things, when after they had a negotiation, they said, okay, we use the river to divide Liberia. And nobody should mind because that river got some stuff in it. It got some diamond, it got good thing in it. Nobody should use it. To the people's surprise, it's all because of mining. They said they were drilling sand to fix the roads. That is why. How will you just get into a road and you say you're drilling your sand? Listen, Liberians, this is not about politics. We want to be truthful to ourselves. We sometimes cause the problem. We're not strong enough and we think we can go to a river and you say you're drilling your side of the river. It makes no sense because it almost like you get on land. You can never build the house at the border on the line of that land. They will tell you to go 6 feet. So nobody's supposed to use that river. We know that sand they were mining. The Minister of Internal Affairs at the time, Numale, is the problem. And everybody, even I listen to Tiawan Gonglo and other people, Mr. President, you need to fire him because he caused the problem. Let us stop it. He caused the problem. You need to fire him. The senators, and they're going to confirm it. He's going for confirmation. Which of the senators will have the mind? There are a lot of information coming on this guy. He's the Minister of Internal Affairs. He can go to any county and do whatever. There are a lot of illegal mining going on. But nobody's going to touch him because he's the president's nephew. So he went to Guinea, carried a delegation, not to discuss why the people came on our land, but to discuss, to negotiate about his equipment, to bring the equipment back. That's when the next day the people got pissed off and they came on our side because they said, okay, we'll protect the Liberia. No, that's not land issue. But the president need to come up and tell the truth. Because the news is all over. The document is clear. Go and read about the Makoni River. That is why they went there to go say, listen, please, let's settle this thing here. And our people are suffering. In that area now, the people gone. The people running away from that particular place. And it's right in the president's backyard, because that's where they have that, that's where he's coming from. So this, we need to hear the truth, and we need to stop it. Somebody is responsible. It Guinea just jump and cross over to our place and say, we put our flag down, we're taking the land from you. But because they're not telling us the truth, if they want to get mad, they can go ahead. But the truth is the truth. We caused the problem. The Minister of Internal Affairs, they said the company that's operating there, he owned the company. That's his company. You see, that is how the people get rich. Look at all your millionaires today. Every new government coming will create new millionaires. I thought we create millionaires from private sector, but now we're creating millionaires from this place. What do you think is a government? The other day we heard about yellow machine. They're keeping the yellow machine. The yellow machine came too early. They're going to keep the yellow machine. They're going to bring it up when they want to, when election time coming. We heard the Minister of Public Works saying that, oh, we're going to expand the boulevard. We're going to make it 6 lane. My people, it makes sense. How can you make this turn sinker the boulevard into 6 lane? That means you're going to break part of the Pan African Plaza down, the UN building. You will break down all the hotels on the road. The money you're going to spend, pay attention to the Ralphie Highway. There's no work going on the Ralphie Highway again. You know, when this government, when people come to power, they will rush and say, oh, we're doing this. Oh, the president. Now everything's slowing down easily. They say Librepo, quick to forget. Quick to forget. We talk about war crime code. We finished with April Johnson down. We're done with the war crime code. How can the Minister of Public Works come up and say the Cinco Boulevard will be turned into a 6 lane, my people? These people on our land, that whole place is legal. The people got a deal. So government going to spend money to pay them to break it down. Monrovia is not Liberia. How we want to fix this in Monrovia? That money can be used in the other counties. The money you spend it in, you want to spend that 2027, you're going to break places down and you want to turn it. So that means part of the executive mansion fence will have to go. University will have to go. So my point, I know what sense in it, because it makes no sense to me. The next time we ever get is to relocate Monrovia. The money, put it on Ralphie Highway. The project have stopped. They didn't put two. We continue to use these things just because they want your vote, my people. Just because they want to say, so they're trying to do everything. The UP party trying to do something. They're killing their time. They're waiting for 2027, 2028, or even 2028 to start carrying on some development again, thinking that you vote. My people, don't vote for no candidate because they're talking about roads. That's our money. Every Liberian wants a better road. Every Liberian, whether you opposition, we want to see overhead bridges. But don't tell me that because you put the overhead bridges, that means there's no job, there's no good hospital, that means okay. No, it's not going to change our lives. It will not put food on the people's table. So you can be building the bridges at the same time creating jobs, creating good avenue for jobs. Yes, when you're building bridges, you create jobs. But how many Liberians will get a job? We want good schools. Look at Zwedru. The university don't even have electricity. But yet I say, you need only a transformer, I know. You need only a transformer at that place. You got solar, the solar can help you. The senator alone, for the kind of money he not eat, he alone can buy that transformer. Why he can buy it? If the representative put together, when the last time in a county, the 2 senators and the representatives have a meeting with the citizens, everybody worry about the pockets. Everybody thinking about what they will put, what they will do. The man said, I'm there for 6 years. When you remove me, I get more money. I can live on it. But yet instead we holding other ordinary citizens who went out, hustle, work hard, come back to the country. You say, oh no, they're not supposed to run. Oh, you got money. Why you can't spend the money on us? But the people that don't have, imagine 20 candidates, but we chose the worst one. 20. But because of party, you got an LPRC boss. He is the Secretary General of the Unity Party. Mr. Bwaka said they should resign. They ever resign? No, they never resign. He's still the Secretary General. You got the chairman of the party. He's still a board chairman. What President Bwaka called for the resignation, said, listen, if you have an opposition, resign from the party. It's in a code of conduct. They're using government property again for the party. Now we hear that Councillor Musu Scott will be the next chair for the election commission, or unapologetic UP member. Now she's the chair. Okay, fine. She will be neutral. She will stand up for justice. She will make sure that Liberian votes are counted. No. Because when we look at the records, they're all the same. They are all part of the political cartel. The other day, we heard that her niece got killed. They said the CDC government did or had a wrong hearing, and it was not right. Why this government can give that girl justice? Why? Why she can get justice? Why the other people, the auditors that were killed, why they can't get justice under this government? But these are things we were running away yesterday. Liberians, listen, this country is owned by every one of us. Whether you Gio, Mano, Pele, Crew, Basso, Loma, Bandi, Va, Kran, Sapo, and Krobo, we own this country. We own this country. No one person owns this country. A man from Grand Jida has the right to run for president. The man from River G has the right, whether he's from a small county, it is his right under the Constitution to run for president once you're over 35 years old. But it is a privilege to serve. Come this 2029, we got to make the difference. Let us do it for Liberia. Let us do it for Liberia. If I ask you today, look in the two parties we're talking about, can you select any one of them that will run for president? They all have records. We know their record. We know what they have done. We know how they got rich. I was publicly say, President Weah, you have served. It is time that you sit aside and let CDC come with someone a bit different. And Alex Cummings is there. You can work around here, not because he's in a small political party. And if we choose to merge, if we choose to collaborate, you're collaborating because you want something good. You're not collaborating because you want people to take, because you're the big, oh, we got the numbers. That is how they destroyed the CPP yesterday. Maybe CDC will tell the same thing. Oh, we got the numbers. We got the numbers. Seditionists, you must understand. I love the patriotism of sedition because you know what, they believe in something. But President Weah is not Liberia. Liberia is not President Weah. He's not. Whether you love President, I love President Weah. He's my IE man. I was TM. I supported President Weah, although I never campaigned for him because I just got into politics in 2017 when I decided, I said, no, I'm not going to follow President Weah. But let us put Liberia first. Let us not worry about what this guy or what I will get. And some people think that we speaking because, oh, yeah, tomorrow you want a job. Why should I waste my time for 20 years? 2005, we are making, I was going to switch to UP. They are in my own. They are come back again, 2011. They are support again. When they don't make it, they are switch. 2017, Mr. Cummings make it, they are switch to Joe Weah. Then come 2023, when Mr. Cummings make it again, I switch to UP. I could do the same thing. So why should I waste my time? So I'm not doing it because I must work in government. I work in government too before. I was a civil servant. I went as far as Inspector General, Labor Ministry. So running to government, what are you going to do that the power you want? The money in the private sector. Government must create the private sector. Government must make sure that the taxes, not you don't just put taxes on your people. So what Sierra Leone and Guinea and other countries doing different from us that we see Liberia sending the things to Guinea and then come to Liberia? Because the free port of Monrovia is toxic. They're stealing. They're stealing. That's it. Stealing from our people. We just imagine you take your product from Liberia to fix, you send it abroad because nobody in Liberia can repair it. The people you bought it from, you send after you pay the first taxes. Oh, let's see, oh, you pay the first taxes. You send your stuff out to fix. The people fix it, you pay. They send it back to you. The government of Liberia said you should pay tax on it again. The government of Liberia said you should pay tax on the things that you already pay tax on. Then they got a processing fee. Excluding the processing fee, they charge us 600 and change. Something that I already paid tax on. The thing give up. The company say, okay, send it to us again. We send it back. They repair it. They send it back to us. The government said we should pay tax on it again. So tell me, that is not stealing? We pay tax on it again at the airport. You bringing things in for non-profit. You can't even get it. And next week, Monday, I will be hosting Leo Johnson from the Liberian Learning Center. Leo Johnson, I was just talking to him, and he might tell us. Non-profit organization that's ball running. The government of Liberia could not give him clearance just to clear his goods. They had to spend over $13,000 to clear the container. They're bringing things in the country that are free. But lawmaker got 2 duty-free in a year. Non-profit entitled to duty-free. Non-profit organizations. You bringing things to do free. You're not getting no profit out of it. They say you should pay. So that's the government we're running. We suppress our own people. Government regularized prices in the country. I heard they say, oh, bring the gas station. No, you can't bring the gas station, people. That government's supposed to go there and tell them, say, why? Give me the reason why you're selling the gas $75. Give me the reason why the gas is $4.75. Because you still got the same old gas. Now they're telling us, oh, you know that ship that will bomb in the middle. A lie. They want to bring in no gas to Liberia. They're not true. They're not true. The people say, yes, Liberia, a lot of ships that carry Liberia flag. But even the ship are coming to Liberia. That's not truth. Why did you lie to our people? And LPRC bringing gas. Where they got the gas from? Where they get the gas from? Liberia would just like to suppress our people. Little thing we capitalize on it because the government is not strong enough to regularize the prices. You go in the market, cup of rice is still $50. And once that price go up, they don't bring it down. They don't bring it down. Everything, transportation go up. So every price going to go up, my people. Once the gasoline price go up, everything will go up. Yes, we're not holding the government. This is what we're holding the government on. Now, this is the time the government need to come in. This is the time leadership must be on the table. But you say, oh, I can't believe the man own car, the man can do, oh. Then why are you holding him for license plate? Why are you holding him for driver's license if you think he can do his own thing? Why are you holding them? That's the government responsibility. That's the government responsibility. That's what we are saying. But we sit, we lie. When other good people contesting, we lie on them. We bring them down. We say all kinds of things. Even run your community, by the time you start forcing, the next thing they will start cursing you because they ain't get nothing to say anymore. But we tired with these two parties. We tired. Alexander Cummings is the guy on the tail end. Alexander Cummings is the guy who prepared. So, and I will say this, we got to be smart. And this man is consistent. So sometimes when I look back and see and watch some of the things that he said, that he been saying. For example, and let's
I ask you to look at my record of job creation, of success, of managing large budgets without one penny going missing. All of these things.
Now, he said, I want you to look at my record, my success. Don't let nobody lie to you that when you come from the private sector, you can't work in government and lie. When Liberian tell you, say, you know Liberian politics, that means you can't steal. They want you to steal, then you know Liberian politics. He said, look at my success. Look at where I work. And that is what we need to do. Anybody want to run for office, look at them, what they have done, what the record they're coming with. That is what you do. Because no school that you go to and tell you, say, oh, I got a BSc, so I got to work in government. No, you can be an engineer and apply to government. You can be an accountant and apply to government. But it's almost like going to private school and going to public school. In a private school, they say you must score 80. In a public school, they say walking stick 70. So government is easy. Government is very, very easy. You need discipline. Discipline. So listen to what he said. Just continue to listen.
You can look at and compare to the other candidates. And again, you will see that my past performance and past behavior is a good predictor, a good indicator that what I commit to, we will deliver.
Imagine what kind of candidate you got. Say, compare me with the other people. You do it as a citizen. He's talking to you, the citizen. He said, compare my record with John Brown's record. Compare, do your research. Don't just accept anything that comes to you. If you can't decide for yourself, anything they bring to you, boom, you will take it. So the man said, compare us, everybody who running. Let's compare us. Whether you know me or you don't know me, compare our record. His discipline, his leadership style. Compare and see. He never stole money from us. He never participated. He came to Nigeria in 1987. By then, Charles was president. He never took us to war. He never took us to the refugee camp. He himself helped his own family to leave Liberia. They see what other people help us to leave Liberia. So he don't have to come to you because you never saw him disarming people. But when he came to Liberia in 2000, when he contributed $2 million to Judy Bryant government, where were you? When he came to Liberia with a group of people in 2004 and went to the Buchanan Hospital and made a contribution over $375,000 worth of medical supply, where were you? Ebola time. That's why Ellie honored him. Where were you? By then, but by the time he chose to run for president, you jump up, you say he gave. Let's listen to him. He's the only candidate in Liberia that ever gave us a blueprint. This is what I will do. This is what we can do together to build a better country.
There are 5 priorities we have. Our first priority is infrastructure. Simply put, it's electricity, it's roads, it's water, and its internet and cell phone connectivity across Liberia. We have to invest in infrastructure. That is the top priority. That's the basis on which we can and will do everything else. The second priority for us is job creation. There are too many unemployed, underemployed, and unemployable Liberians. The unemployment rate is over 85%. And therefore, job creation is our next priority, creating jobs for the Liberian people. The next priority is agriculture. We are a country that do not fear ourselves. These are things we can do for ourselves. We should be producing rice to feed ourselves. And my commitment is that by the end of my first term in office, we will be self-sufficient in rice production. And within education, we are focused on vocational training, teachers training, and adult education. But we have to educate our young people because again, that's how we can help them create jobs. That's how we can train farmers. And so these things are all linked together. And our final priority in terms of the what's is health. Because you can have good infrastructure, you can have a good job, you can feed yourself, you can have great education, but if you don't have your health, it doesn't matter. And so health is our fifth priority, and there we're focused on primary health care and preventive health care. So those are the what's we'll do for our people, for the Liberian people. How are we going to do these things? The first how we want to engage Liberians differently in the transformation of our country. We call this hearts and minds. How do we get all Liberians to participate in the changes that are required? We're going to use arts and music and culture and reconciliation and religion. All of these things, we will be deliberate in using these things to engage us as a people in this transformation process. And so we're doing some work on how we can make those things happen. The next how is that we're going to find the money. We have to find the resources, the money, to do all of the what's I mentioned earlier. And the way we'll find the money is first, we'll go after waste in government. You know, we spend a lot of money on things that we don't need, or we pay too much for things that we do need.
Oh, I am sorry. I was just talking here, but look, I muted myself. And let me just end. And I had a little technical problem. I will leave this with you. There are three group of people. Three group of people that we have. They got a fresh group that will tell you, say, I'm not doing nothing. They're just waiting to see if you make it. By the time you make it, they follow you. And they got the other group that will sit and do nothing. They just wishing, hey God, I wish I get $5. Hey God, I wish somebody can come and help me. Then they get a third group that the people who can step up to make things happen. That when they sit down, they say they want job, they go and look for job. They walk around to make things happen. They talk, they do things because they want something to happen. The first two, you would never build your community on the first two. You just sitting, you wishing. Like I hear some people sitting, oh, I wish Joshua don't contest. If Joshua don't contest, Mr. Cummings will not, then Mr. Cummings will win. No. You don't have to wait for Joshua. We registered 2.4 million people. Liberia got over 5 million people. And only 1.6 million voted. The other ones then, they refuse to vote because maybe they don't like the two party. We need to work. If you want to win, go and work. But one thing I would say, seditions, you got two big parties. That's true. The two parties, because Liberia, we are lazy people. We wishing for things to happen. You gave up because you form your political party. You gave up already because you feel that CDC and UP got all the members. But you fail to realize that they got other Liberians that could join your party. All we need to do is to explain to them. We got to be consistent. And that is what we're doing today. That is why we're calling on Liberians. Be part of the process. The time is now. Not tomorrow. You got to start now. And that notion that, oh, election, you'll wait for 2028. No. You don't wait for 2028. If you play a football game, by the time the tournament is over, the next day preparation starts. It's the same thing with politics. That is why we're reaching out to you. Have an open mind. We are tired with these two parties. We can make the difference. Even if you're in the two parties, look for a good leader. And from the time, since 2017, we've been having a poll. When you call the radio station, Mr. Cummings always come number 3. Whether he got 1%, he came 3rd. If we open the station now, we put Billy, we put Joshua, Mr. Cummings might come 3rd again. So because Mr. Cummings coming 3rd, UP don't want to face him, Mr. Cummings. CDC don't want to face him, Mr. Cummings, in the second round. They know when they're facing Alex Cummings, they lose. So what they do, because they know they're trying to make the election about themselves. Oh, CDC said this, UP said the two parties fighting on each other, fighting against each other. The other party say, oh, President Weah is the best man to come back. Why would you want to bring President Weah back? I know I can't make some people feel bad now. Why you want to bring President Weah back? You had a PP, the pro-poor agenda that was so good, very nice. They never utilize it. President Weah did their own thing. You got the rescue, they're doing their own thing. They never go by the agenda. They can't create jobs. They have not done anything. But they're fooling us with roads. And they're slowing down the road. They keep saying, oh, electricity, they're slowing down. They put solar panel. I see people rejoicing in the street. You don't get light in the house, you rejoice for light in the street. The light not even coming in your house. But you rejoicing because they put a solar panel that will go off anytime. We do have, then we put on social media, oh, the government doing good. How can the government be doing good when the people suffering? How can the government be doing good with no jobs? No companies coming in the country. We see Liberians doing their own thing. No law and order. Prices continue to go up high. Is that what you want? The president, the people that run for office never tell you what they're going to do. All they know, just run. When the man can, all you want the man will pay you. When the man pay you, then you vote for him. When he pay you, vote for him. He's not your leader. And stop allowing yourself to be used, jumping from one community to another community just because you want to vote for $5. They know us. They give you $5 to go register, and they give you $5 to go vote at $10. The man going to make thousands of dollars out of your $10. So that investment, instead of you staying your ground and tell them, say, listen, I'm dying already, but I will not take your money to vote for you. I would not leave from Lookingtown, District 15, to go in District 16 to vote. I don't give a damn. I will stay in Lookingtown and register and vote. But you sit there, they put you in a truck like a cows, like they transporting, when the food man transporting a cow. Then you go and register because of $5, $10. We need to change the election laws. Every day, Liberian children turn 18 years old. They cannot even register because Nothing there to do. Nowhere to register. They got to wait for 2029 before they register. Every Liberian citizen, when you turn 18, your voter card is supposed to be in your hand. You're supposed to go and register. But can we register? No. But they want us to stay in line to register. What sense it make? The only time you cut registration off, time to vote, even in the great United States, they will stop the registration few times. They tell you, say, this is the deadline because the people got work to do. But in Liberia, people are supposed to register every day. When you relocate from Maryland and you come to Monrovia to live, you need to go and renew your voter cards. But they will keep you, they will suppress you and give you 1 month to register to vote in your own country. Citizen of Liberia, they treat you like slave. You don't know what I want. The politician enjoy it. Then you live in District 17, you go into 16 to vote. Then you give 17 bad leaders. Then when you come back to 17, then you start running your mouth and say, oh, the Senate, the representative are doing nothing, but you voted for him? No. You voted in that area? No. You're not living in Looking Town. Why you want to go vote in Looking Town? You don't live in District 17 and 13, but you're living from way District 17 to go to 13 because somebody now give you $10 or $20 that the place you go and register, that the place you live in? No. So your district will not be good. Your district will not be okay, my people. I'm telling you. So all these things, Abraham, I think we have gone above your time, man. Come in.
Yeah, we're going against the time from our end. We got another.
Okay, go ahead. Just close up from your end. I will be on the side.
Okay, thank you, folks. And this is how we go on today's edition of the program, The Independent Minds for Better Liberia. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock to 11:30, we're going to be here for another edition of the program. Thank you so much for your listening role play. I'm D. Abraham Copot, and out for now until tomorrow, 10 o'clock to 11:30. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you. And thank you, guys. Those of you from Grange, I want to say thank you very much. And tomorrow morning, again, we'll be on the same time, same station. We just have 3 talk. We'll talk about the gas issue. We want to know if the gas continue to climb. So we'll ask that same question again. And for those of you still listen to me, listen. And I'm saying these things and let Liberia understand. I'm not trying to beat you up, but everyone is important. They need you more than you need them. They will come back to you. They will come with the money. They will come with a bag of rice. They will know that you're going through hell. Some of them will tell you, say they will pay your school fees. And by the time you elect them, that's it. So you need to ask the question, what will you do? What have you done? You need to ask your lawmaker who want to go for re-election. Let them tell you some of the things that they have done that change your lives in your community. Don't just follow him. You might get other people who benefited from him, but that's not what he went there for. They are not humanitarians. They are not humanitarians. Now you're going through hell. They're not coming to you, they're waiting. They're keeping the money. They will come to you with the rice. And some of y'all don't know how to eat it and say, I will eat your money and stay back. But the other day, there's a guy who called the show and said, we will eat Ellis Cummings' money, the man that you don't vote for. You say you will eat Ellis Cummings' money, he's a sedition. What Ellis Cummings did to us, because he chose to run for president, because he chose to run for president, that's the biggest crime he ever committed in Liberia. We took him to court. We did all kinds of things to him. But yet, when you ask, they say, yes, that man can be a good president. That man can be a good president. If I open the line, and we say we're having a pool, all the pools they ever had around the country, from the OK, the Punch FM, Spoon, Mr. Cummings will come there. Everybody will tell you, say, Mr. Cummings can do the work. But we know him. Why you don't know him? Mr. Bwaka never went in your area, but you voted for him. Mr. Weah never entered your district, but you voted for him. Okay. The party is big. What they did for you, he ever put or wear in your area before you vote for him? Did President Weah ever went to your place and put a school there before you voted for him? He ever paved the road or greater the road going to your place? He ever put a latrine before you voted for him? But because you love him, he played football. So people vote for people on based on different things. But now President Weah has a record. I am saying, President Weah, you can support someone else. You're in the opposition. If you're a patriot, you will support someone else. If your party don't have it, but we see other people who yesterday benefited from President Weah are all on the internet saying, President Weah should run, President Weah should run. You know what I'm saying? But the question here, can you negotiate? If you win the first round, can you win the second round? Can you win the second round? That's United Party. United Party has everything in the corner right now. They got the money, they got everything. So United Party is praying to God to meet President Weah. They won't meet Mr. Cummings. They won't meet no new faces. They don't want to meet no new faces. So in the opposition, we must carry the best. Don't just take anybody. I can say it for free. If you just take any candidate that were part of them before but switch over, you're wasting your time. Who in the CDC you will carry when to collaborate? Who? And even if you collaborate and carry the bad candidate, it's not easy for you to win them. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. Because the first thing we saw what CDC did. So even if CDC come in and negotiate and say, okay, President Weah will go. Guess what CDC going to do to us again? Just what CDC did to NPP and LPDP, they will do the same thing to you. Can they commit themselves that if he wins, he will get this, you will get this? No. They will do the same thing. Just how Alex Status sat over there like a town choir. Just how the NPP never benefited. Some of them only have to switch to CDC before they benefit. So these are some of the dirty games that were going on. And these two parties have done nothing for Liberia. The only good thing that ever happened to Liberia, my people, is the peace, that we're not fighting war again. And then they bring the peace. The peace was already there before they came to power. They are not the one who brought peace. So you see, the peace was already there before they came to power. But the people of Liberia are the one who holding the peace. The people of Liberia are the one who holding the peace. The rebel leaders agreed. They signed a treaty. They came to power. So the peace that we're enjoying today, that's not CDC, that's not UP give it to us. We ourselves are the one who holding the peace because we don't want no more war in Liberia. So let us stop this thing here. Oh, the peace, the peace, the peace. You are not part of the peace treaty. The 4 rebel leaders or 5 whosoever signed that document to stop the war. To stop the war. And no party think they can, no sitting government can bring chaos to Liberians anymore. Nobody can do that. Because we all went through the war, we saw the war. So we always discourage war. We don't want war. Only the new cities, the new children, the young people don't want us, they never saw it. So we always discourage war. We have talked, we talk, Liberia is like a cycle. We overthrew the youth, this 2-week party. The native people came there. We had coup, we had war. Now it is time to talk. We must talk. Nobody going to bring war to Liberia. Nobody, no citizen will bring war to Liberia. All that nonsense, they will be playing it on you. Oh, we got some group of people. That's a lie. That's a lie. Liberians not even brave. So we even see them. So at the time, we never knew, but we have experienced it. And we are good people. We're quick to forgive. We're quick to forget. Look at Sudan. Sudan still fighting war, Liberia war over. Look at Somalia. They stay on their own. Liberia war is over. Because we are good people. But our leaders are the problem. Lack of empathy, honesty, integrity, killing us. Only there to make themselves rich. And when they had a coup in Liberia, they got rid of a lot of people because of rampant corruption. Today, we are the top of everything. They're building the houses, building schools, living People, children can't even go to school. We can't hear from our government. We complain, we say, oh, Joe, we are cut off speech from us. This other government doing the same thing. Everybody doing the same, all the things. The president said they're not working, but still the president can fire them. The president said it in a cabinet meeting. The commerce ministry not doing good. Fire the minister. Mr. President, you don't give a blanket statement because there are other people who are doing good too now. Fire the ones that are not doing good. Now, they're sitting and they're preparing for 2029. The yellow machine will come also at 2028 because they're going to pack it. They're packing it good. They're packing it. They're waiting for 2027, 28, 29. They will bring it us and they say, oh, we come and face the road. The minister of public works said they come and make sinker to 6 lane. My people, it makes sense. 6 lane in sinker. And you're sitting there too, it makes sense. The money you take to put the 6 lane, why you can't finish the Ralphie Highway? Why you can't finish the Ganton Harper Highway? Why you can't put it into schools? Why you can't put it in the schools? So if you're going to get 6 lane, you're going to break plenty houses down. You're going to pay plenty of money because you got to come from the executive mansion and take part of the executive mansion. That you take part of the university. Or you will take, in fact, the Capitol building. You will take out the fence. You will take out LU fence. You will take out Royal Hotel. You will take out Ami Moda Hotel. You will take all the fences. You will be going all the way. You got to, because at 6 lane now you want 3. So what are you looking for? You're looking for 2 lane, 1 lane, one more lane. In fact, your vision last year, they say 6 lane. So they're going to take all the things that they say they want to start 2027. Look at that kind of thing. We got money for it. You better go face the Ralphie Highway. You'll go and finish that project. You'll get to the Canton Harper Highway. You'll get roads that are connecting all the places. You're paving. Okay, fine. But you talking about Monrovia, would there be stuff in Monrovia? We want to even relocate the city. So all these things, your money you get to pay for the people, big buildings, then you won't put 6 lane. Mr. Minister, please. They say good to dream big, but I don't big there. They're not what we, nobody complain about that place. Even the city hall. So you want to break it down. Because you see, that's the thing. When we don't plan, now what happened? The people believe that Liberia will remain like that. Yes, we need a 6 lane. But where are we going to get a 6 lane? So what you know do? If you're going to tell us that they're putting roads in the air, because other countries are what they do. The second row, all the roads are in the air. Now, Japo Bridge, you build a bridge from all the way going red light. All the other roads can be in the air. But anyway, this is what happens when you don't have vision. The nation perish. The leaders, they talk about arrest. They are not implementing the arrest agenda. They're doing their own thing. The president nephew doing illegal mining in the country. Nobody's saying anything. The same way President Weah, brother-in-law, was doing mining in Liberia. Today they are rich people. The first lady brother, he was mining. They used to call his name is Duncan, Michael Duncan. So they call him the investor. The investor, that poor one that would never had nothing for himself. I know him. I met him before in Florida. Never, nothing he had for himself. He turned to be investor in Liberia because they make fun all of our people. Big investor. They got rich from our country. Why we stay struggling? They won't be defending them. Why are you defending them? Why are you defending them? And Eugene Nangbe, he want to come back to power. Kemaya want to come back to power. Sametwe want to come back to power. The people who enjoy, they want to come back to power. So they want to bring President Weah back to power. And seditions, you struggle when President Weah came to power. I want you to be honest to yourself. Things change. Only new people enjoy. But you were in the day, you were in that place struggling. You rather eat dry rest to see President Weah eating. But every day we say they love the country. How can you love the country and don't love the people of Liberia? What next in Tuesday? What show coming out next?
The show, now the new beginning.
What time? What time is it?
12 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock right now?
No, 11 more minutes.
Okay, we got 11 more minutes.
Yeah.
So, Liberians, As I say, we got three group of people. They got people who just sit and do nothing and wait for things to happen. Then they get on it. And when they get on it, are they gonna put in and steal? Like what happened to CDC? They were just sitting there, oh, CDC will not go nowhere. By the time CDC went, boom, they got to CDC, they start making money. Then they get some people who just be wishing whole day. Hey God, I wish somebody can give me $5, but you still sitting in front of the house. Hey God, I wish I would see my own unlock it, but you still sitting down. Your luck can never come to you.
Yeah.
Your luck can never come to you. So all these things you doing, it will never happen. But they got people who make things happen, who go for it. When you say you looking for a job, get up and go look for the job. If you say you're hungry, go and look for the food. That is what happened. So because we want change in Liberia, that is why some of us are still talking. It's not about what I will get. Because we want a good change. I want, if I pay money to government, it should be paid to government. It should be paid in the right way. That is what we're talking about. So if you think that, oh, this got to be free. If you want to win election, you must work. And that is why we're still working. President Weah is not Liberia. Mr. Bwaka is not Liberia. The people in UP, they're happy for Mr. Bwaka because you know what? They're doing a lot of illegal things that the president is not aware of. It's not the president aware of. They will know that the president is not strong anymore. He's not he don't have that energy anymore. Oh, I know some people can get vexed. He don't have the energy anymore. He don't have the energy. But you continue to strain this president. He really don't know what's going on until somebody tell him. So how you want to solve the country? How you want to face the country? You got your lawmaker that want to come back. Akaros Gray, they defeated him there for 2 times. Now, they whip him. He won't come back again. What he coming to tell you? What kind of news he coming to bring to you that he won't come back? And what kind of question you going to ask? Oh, no, we're going to bring him back. The guy who is the president, the tall guy, who is the president lawmaker.
District 8.
What he doing? People are already crying on him. They say, oh, he built community center. Watch it. By the time he leave office, that community center in his name. Tuzo?
Yeah.
What the representative name again?
Prince 2, District 8.
Prince 2.
Yeah.
District 8, Prince 2. They say he built a community center, eh?
Yeah, community center, still building police depot.
Yeah. So let's go ask. Y'all look at the land and see. So all these things, but thank God he building it. But he still do the right thing. The thing is that, look, guys, when you don't have the vision, there are people you can be a representative and don't spend 1 cent from your pocket. You can have a fundraiser. That is why they got businesses and companies in your district. You can have a fundraiser. You can create jobs. You can create avenues for jobs that your people can volunteer and keep them busy. You can help for your student in that place there to get vacation jobs. You can go to the companies, the Lebanese people that are in that district and say, listen, you got to employ some of the children there because we have vacation job before. You can send them to places. That is why we elected you to do it. For every one of them, they sitting, what they can get. They say, what in the budget? Oh, in the budget, you'll get 50,000, no problem. They may use your money, make itself look good, and turn it around and give it to you for you to vote for him again. They are not humanitarian. If you want to know a real humanitarian, that means he had an organization before. I heard they say the other district leader and what they put in District 6, they say they put some other things outside from the clinic because he paid the people rent. And you know, so that's why some people who doing humanitarian work, they say, oh, you're doing it because you run for office. Yes, it is their right to run for office. It is their right to run for office. But you, the citizen, need to ask the question. Don't tell me, not because the mayor coming from America, he's not supposed to run. Not because the mayor doing this. But when the leadership is bad and the man have that expertise, he want to. Mr. Cummings talk about $1 million budget, $1 billion budget. Boop, they jump to $1.2 billion. They can't even fix it. They still can't get it right. What thing inside there for the students is nothing. No jobs. Businesses can't come to the country because the people are afraid. We charge them too much money. We charge them too much taxes. Government official won't eat a share. You don't put nothing in the main business, but you say you want 5%, you want 2%, you want 10% in the business. We signing all kind of deals around the when we come to our resources. I listened to a girl, a foreigner, talking about our resources, how Liberia only got 3% on all these things. Only 3%. We want for the people to build roads, but to show you trust yourself to build the roads, take the money and build the roads. You can't do it. You can't. We cannot even encourage Liberians to get rich, because if we want for Liberians to get rich, we allow Liberians to even bring investors to get some of the All Blacks. But no way. Liberian won't get into business. We say no, we take the money and get to foreigner. If a Liberian man mess up a business, go after the Liberian man, but give it to the next Liberian man. You go to the bank, they push you around, they give you loan, $25,000 loan. Before you walk out of the bank, it turns to $20,000. So who will pay the $5,000? Because the people in the bank want to chop. So you see the problem? The problem is all over. In Liberia today, they will go into your account and do whatever they want to do. When you go to Liberia and you want to open an account, when they give you the paperwork and loan to open a bank account, you think that's your whole life because they ask for your mind and power and whatsoever. What's that? What we're not different from the other country. The other country are so corrupt. We are good people, but why our system is so terrible? We make it so complicated. You want free your container, you can't go there yourself. You got to go to a broker. Then you won't compare yourself with America. If I want to do anything in America, I can do it on my own. I don't have to get nobody. If I don't want to do it, then I get a lawyer, then I get, but I can go to court on my own. I can process a document on my own. I don't need nobody. But in Liberia, if you don't have a broker, you can't get to the port. Why you can't tell me, pay your money to LRA and go to the free port with your receipt and go with your truck and get whatsoever or pay the fees? Why I should bring somebody else to do it? But that is how the corruption, small little country, we gave one little group. I know the broker whole day when you go, they got a nice building. And when NRA charge $2, they tell you say their fees are $300, but they eat most of the money. Corruption is all over the place. They don't care. They don't care how much you spend to bring in the country. They don't care. So let me just hit everybody. It's a general topic now. These are some of the things, but we hold government responsible. Why we allow one person, one group to claim, they must clear the container? Why they should clear my container? Why I can't go and pay my money and clear the container? If I don't want to do it, I find somebody to do it. It's up to me. But I must have the same option to go to LRA, pay the fees, pay whatsoever, and go and do it. You go to transport ministry just to get a license, $35. You get somebody standing from transport ministry telling you, oh, give me $50. I will probably say no. Not knowing the people who processing the document, who up there, they got the people downstairs. Oh, begin. My man, just go downstairs. When you bring any client you bring, I will give you something. You see, so the corruption is all over. So when they take you from there, they put you government to a worse. Look, I remember one time, Madam Selif, for those of you listening, especially for the intellectual center, Madam Selif went around to all the intellectual center and gave them envelopes. The envelope she gave, she never announced how much was in the envelope. But today, nobody could come up and say, Madam Selif gave the intellectual center $2 or $100 because you know what? They don't want for their friends to hear it. And they don't know that the woman was setting them up. When you give them money, you're not supposed to announce it to the intellectual center. You know that? When you're giving them money, when you give it to them, When you give them $5, they will tell their friends say at $3. Yeah. So everybody fighting because corruption is the order of the day. In the communities, they do the same thing. We don't help each other. You can't even give you salt like those days where they would say, you say, go to Mount Teresa and go bring salt or pepper. No, it don't happen anymore. Who are we? Corruption, you go in the market. By the time they hear small accent in your voice, they change the price. Then we can get vexed with Ghana say, well, you can't speak the portrait, then they change the price. In Liberia, you come to the airport, you tell the guy, say, I'm going more. Oh, my man, $60. From the airport to Liberia, I'm going to give you $50, give you $60. Why some people can pay $20, some people can pay $10, some people pay $10. We steal from each other. But yet we bring the government. You go in the market, by the time you sell over the cassava, they not take one from there. But you send somebody there again, the price different. Liberians, we can't do business. We won't get 100% profit on the business. And it's wrong. 100% profit, that way you won't get in business. So guys, we have come to the end of this program. I want to say thank you very much. Tomorrow, in 10:30 tomorrow, we'll be live here again. So follow us and let us discuss. This show is there for a long time. My name is Mone Kishen, and let me leave you with this because some of the lies they said about Ellis Cummings.
I invented it and I stuck it on Ellis Cummings and stuck. Shit. It's stuck. Today did I get to stay on Ellis Cummings? It was something I invented.
Yes, it's something that he invented. They call him Uber or Sedition, who went to Liberia, believed that Joshua was going to make him the next deputy minister for operation for defense. Now he's in America. He's supporting Mr. Bwaka. They jumping all over the place. And, you know, they call them they call it a political prostitute. But anyway, guys, Monday morning, 10 o'clock will be 10:30 live on Kia Radio. I'll be hosting Leo Johnson, the executive director of the Liberia Learning Center in Painesville. So I will be hosting on Tuesday. Take it from there.
All right, sir.
Oh, Liberia, wake up time. Oh, time for the people to talk. Oh, independent minds. Oh, for a better Liberia. Oh, independent minds. Oh, let the voices be heard. From Montserrat to Granite, Maryland, Lofa, Nimba, and Bowman, Cape Mount, Lhasa, and Riverside, Jabapalu, River Deep, Grand Crew, Encino. Ideas arising from every town, speaking the truth and lifting the nation.
All right, folks, you've just listened to the program Independent Mind for Better Liberia on this frequency 95.9 with the host Monique Kishen, based in the USA, for short, the General. Do join us tomorrow at 10 o'clock p.m. on the same frequency 95.9 for another edition of the program, The Independent Mind for a Better Library. Till then, keep tuned, don't you go away as at any moment. For now, the program, The New Beginning, comes up on this frequency 95.9. Till then,